Hi everyone, my name is Izzy and I'm going to be discussing the topic, are we in control of our decisions? In simple terms, everything is a choice. However, there are various outside factors that can cause us to lose control of our decision making, which can then affect our emotions and our overall path of life. Here are some of my research findings that suggest we are actually not in control of our emotions. Dan Ariely's TED Talk highlights that in decision making, our brains heavily rely on visual information, which can lead us to overlook mistakes and be swayed by external influences like illusions. We often choose the easier path due to the perceived simplicity, not because we don't care. When uncertain, our subconscious tends to steer us towards familiar, though not always optimal choices. While intuition is useful, it can sometimes limit our options and control our outcomes. According to Morse, uncertainty can sometimes paralyze us, as shown by research from the University of Arizona using brain scans. These scans reveal an ongoing battle between emotions and rationality in our decision-making process. Our emotions not only affect our well-being, but also impact our susceptibility to peer pressure and our adherence to moral principles, ultimately influencing our ability to make rational and impactful choices. So understanding this interplay between emotions and rationality is crucial in navigating our decision-making process. Research from UNSW revealed that our unconscious brain activity strongly shapes our decisions before we even realize it. In a study, brain patterns predicted people's choices about 11 seconds before they became aware of deciding. This suggests our decisions are influenced by unconscious processes similar to unconscious thoughts, guiding our choices like hidden hallucinations. I know that AI has been a tremendous influence in today's world and is also currently trending with decision-making. Generative AI models are becoming essential in this process for organizations. These algorithms analyze patterns, maintain consistency, and predict outcomes efficiently. However, there are many concerns about the accuracy, bias, and privacy risks that are associated with AI, which could complicate decision-making processes. Control over our decisions relates to how people interact with the world by small changes in how choices are presented all around us. In Dan Ariely's TED Talk, he gave us a few examples showing this. The wording of the organ donation options on the DMV paperwork can influence whether people choose to become donors. They're not really making the decision they think they are, due to choosing whichever wording option seems easier at the time. Another example of showing unattractive versions of people can alter our preferences for who we want to engage with. This highlights how subtle environmental cues can shape our behavior and choices in profound ways. This effect on the topic of cognition is significant with how complex decision-making is by reshaping how we view our cognitive processes. In my career in medical sales, having control over our decisions is very important. Recognizing the power of our subconscious is key to understanding behaviors and biases. As for why I'm interested in this topic, is due to the fact that I have struggled with decision-making, realizing it's hardly ever straightforward. I've always wondered if there was a reason behind why I struggle. I also know that many other people have a hard time with decisions, which could impact relationships because of emotions like frustration and repetitiveness coming in when there aren't decisions being made. While learning about this topic, the most important things that I have learned are that our decision-making processes is beyond conscious awareness. Also, the interactions that our brain systems shape our choices, social and cultural factors influence our choices, and that our brain predicts decisions based on past behavior and patterns, influencing us to choose something that corresponds with those prior experiences. These are all important within my career aspiration in medical sales because they relate to gaining conscious control, which can help improve behaviors, then leading to higher success. Understanding the control and unconscious aspects of our decision-making is so important. We need to have a strong self-awareness to gain more conscious control. Taking responsibility and being accountable can improve insight into decision-making and lead to improved communication and growth. With my interest in medical sales, having an understanding of the influences from outside factors can prevent any irrational decisions from being made. Thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and have gained a better understanding of what is a part of the decision-making process.